All right, let's get into this, shall we? Let's have a
In the
look.
last few days, our team has received some incredible intel from an anonymous source. A mysterious Stellaron burst has occurred aboard the Xianzhou Lafu.
What is that voice?
Today,
I love
we're
it.
lucky to have with us in the studio the Lafu Skyfaring Hellmaster Madame Yukong, as well as Mr. Luocha, a traveling merchant currently staying on the ship.
What a voice, dude.
Madame Yukong, what's the latest on the Lafu situation?
Well, for the most part, the Stellaron crisis has been brought under control. We've evacuated affected areas, and life has returned to normal in the safe zones.
I see. Mr. Luocha,
Mother?
I hear you experienced the crisis firsthand. What was it like on the ground?
Well, I was trapped in the Laofu's Cloudford Harbor at first.
God, you
It
sound
was
like an
only
evil
thanks
piece
to
of
the
shit.
Cloud Knights and a fortuitous encounter with kindly strangers that I was able to escape unharmed.
That's the Xianzhou Alliance. I knew you guys had everything under control.
I should mention that over the course of this crisis, we've witnessed a lot of suspicious activity. We believe the infamous Stellaron hunters are responsible.
Oh, I'm
We now
excited to
have two
figure out
suspects
the
in our
next part of the
custody,
story in this.
Blade and Kafka. Unfortunately, their accomplice is still on the loose.
Oh, that's us.
You're talking about the hacker girl, right?
Oh no,
Silverwolf.
Silverwolf.
I heard she infiltrated the Xianzhou systems. They say she leaves behind a calling card.
Like this one?
Exactly. Just like...
Oh, that's cool.
Info's ready. This place is different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf.
Oh, cool.
Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly.
Oh, the music,
Not
dude.
what we're looking for. It's a bait signal.
Ooh. I might pull for
Challenge
Silverwolf,
the
dude.
space station. But challenge me? Good luck.
Damn, okay.
Welcome to Billabong's History and Culture Museum.
Heard her going badass. Museum?
As you can see, the interior looks brand new.
Oh, that was...
But we're in a bit of a bind.
Wait, we've seen that
Our
robot
exhibit
before.
was stolen.
Screw him, yeah. Here he is.
Let me take a look.
Yeah, same.
So these are the suspects.
Yo, can I get a look too, please?
Let's settle this.
Dude, the rapier that he uses is so cool. Whoa, my man.
Never let your guard down in front of your enemy. And now, young man, allow me to give you a dignified end.
Oh my god, it's Jing Liu. Holy dude. Okay, wait. Okay, wait a minute. Silverwolf looks cool, Luocha looks cool, but... I mean... She's still alive, what? I mean... Oh no! I'm really shocked that she's there. Totally had no idea that she might be coming soon or anything based on an accidental post from a person who may or may not voice her. Oh god. Would they waste that design? Wait, she's still alive? Would they waste that design? Sorry, let me introduce you to... Oh, Ashen Dust! Senora, dude, hello?
Woo! And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good
hurt
morning,
my head.
good afternoon, and good evening.
I'm sunburned.
As always, it's your host and good buddy Albert. Welcome to the Honkai Star Rail version 1.1 Galactic Roaming
I
special
like this
program.
owl.
Hello, good to be here.
Today, we've invited 3 special guests to be with us on the program.
Oh, hell yeah.
Introducing
Hi guys, my name's Melissa Fun, and I voice Silverwolf.
Hey folks, my name's Craig Lee Thomas, and I voice Luocha.
Hi everyone, I'm Dawn M. Bennett, and I voice Yukong.
Pleasure to have you with us. And now,
Silverwolf's VA
without
sounds
further
nothing like
ado,
Silverwolf. That's
let's
impressive.
Get straight into Honkai Star Rail version 1.1. What's new, Craig?
Well, judging from the trailer we just saw, it looks like all 3 areas got some updates. Her
Wait,
Space
who's
Station,
Bennett?
Bellabog, and the Xianzhou Lafu.
I don't know if you noticed, but Silverwolf got the first bit of screen time. Just saying.
Sure.
Speaking of Silverwolf, I hear our notorious Stellaron Hunter is planning another visit to Genius Society territory soon. Let's take a close look at this little troublemaker.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I'm excited to see Silverwolf gameplay fully. Yukong is Bennett? What? The thumbs down. She's a gamer, dude. She do be gaming.
If I'm not mistaken,
She's
the
Nihility.
first time we saw this mysterious girl was back at the start of the story.
That's right. It's hard to keep an air of mystery when you're
I'm
the
pulling.
first one on the scene, but...
Okay, I'm
I
pulling.
think she couldn't have timed it better.
I'm pulling.
I think you couldn't have timed that better.
So, what role does Silverwolf have within the Stellaron Hunters?
I love Nihility, dude.
She's a super hacker, essentially. Lots of technical know-how. If you've got a hack, she's got your back.
Question.
It's kind of scary how good she is.
The only
Hacking
two
the surveillance
Nihility
system on her to space
her and
station?
Sample?
Not easy. That's how she located the Stellaron.
So far?
Let's not forget the Xianzhou. She hacked into the Lafu's systems
Oh, well,
and
too, yeah,
guided
true.
the Astral Express crew
And
onto the
Pella?
ship.
Okay, fair.
Hey, you guys know that this is all pretty illegal, right?
Yeah. I guess what we're trying to say is Silverwolf is capable of breaking through any and all defense systems. That's why she's useful to the Stellaron Hunters.
I see.
I reckon Sample's
question.
something to do with these
What's
guys,
with all the
dude. I don't
gaming
know.
paraphernalia?
Oh, I've been meaning to ask that too. A console here, controller buttons there.
Uh-huh.
It's a vibe.
Well,
is.
this
Gaming.
probably won't come as a surprise to anyone, but she's a gamer. In fact,
She's a
she sees
gamer.
the universe as a game in itself, and she's playing to win. She actually uses a lot
Chat,
of
look
gamer
at these
slang in
chibis.
conversation. Not everyone picks up on it, though.
Got it. So it's fair to say she's kind of a nerd?
You could say that. She's also not great at socializing.
Oh my god,
Really?
she's just like me for real. I
Really
have to
struck
pull.
me as pretty outgoing.
I guess she does have a lot of friends.
Hold up a second. She's an outgoing nerd with poor
No.
social skills and a lot of friends. That's quite the combo.
Well, if you struggle to make friends, why not create your own?
Melissa, you're talking about imaginary friends, right?
Oh
I'm
my
not sure
god.
that counts.
Like,
Oh. Okay, let me explain. I'm talking
Those
about
buddy
the AI
things?
modules in her weapons. See these little guys on her character artwork? That's friend. There's
homies?
devil. This one over here is white collar. Oh, and this one's servant.
Oh, they're so cute.
wait. Oh, that is
Yeah,
cute.
they're pretty adorable. When Silverwolf talks about her team of professionals, she's talking about these guys.
Hold on a second. Since when did AI become so adorable? Clearly, we're making it real easy for the machines to take over. It's thanks to Silverwolf's hacking skills that she's been able to forge such a fearsome reputation at such a young age. Let's take a look at her strengths.
Yeah,
Well,
I want to see her in combat fully.
Silverwolf is a
I don't
quantum
remember.
type character following the path of nihility. She can apply different debuffs to enemies to improve
Nice.
her allies' combat superiority.
Oh, I would
In
like more
particular,
dot damage,
her skill
dude.
can inflict a weakness on enemies. The weakness she inflicts matches a random ally's attack type.
Which is to say that even if nobody on her team has an attack type which matches an enemy's weakness, Silverwolf can create a weakness that
Oh,
will correspond
yeah,
to
people
an
are talking
ally's
about that.
existing
That's
strength.
huge, dude.
Exactly. In addition, every one of Silverwolf's attacks has a chance of inflicting the enemy with a random bug. There
Huh?
are 3 kinds of bugs, which reduce the enemy's attack, defense, and speed, respectively.
Okay.
And outside of combat, Silverwolf can use her technique to attack an enemy and enter battle. Regardless of enemy weakness, she deals damage to all enemies and reduces their toughness.
Wow.
If Silverwolf breaks an enemy's weakness with her technique, it triggers the quantum weakness break effect, right?
Yes, that's right. What else was I going to mention? Her ultimate. Silverwolf's ultimate has a high chance of reducing the enemy's defense in addition to dealing damage.
I love that animation.
Okay.
It's like something off a rhythm game, right? See, I'm starting to see what you mean by the universe being a game to her.
It doesn't stop there either. Did I mention her ability names? There's System Warning, Allow Changes, Awaiting System Response, Force Quit Program. Oh, you get the picture.
Yeah. Oh, was there one called a 10-set guarantee? Or how about Single Warp Miracle?
She reminds me of how Hytham did with the names.
Sadly, not.
They
Her
all follow.
ultimate's called User Banned, though.
Use
Oh,
your
I know what that
band?
means. Banned out of existence.
Oh,
Yeah,
use
I
a
guess the scary
band.
ultimate needs a scary
That's
name.
funny.
Well, it's time to move on to the Xianzhou's mysterious visitor.
Yeah, this
Luocha,
guy
the
did.
traveling merchant.
Okay, I've only seen what this guy does in the game where you get to quote-unquote test him out, and it's not really much of a test. Jesus.
Straight off the bat, man knows how to dress. Elegant look, gentlemanly demeanor, but they say he's hiding a secret.
Yeah,
What
the
do you think?
coffin.
Good guy or villain?
Villain.
He seems very suspicious.
Really? How
What?
so?
Well, imagine some guy waltzes into your hometown dressed like an aristocrat from another planet,
Yeah.
but he knows all the local customs. You'd be a little taken aback, right?
Oh, yeah, let's
Hey,
just
I think
ignore
you're
the
being a little
coffin.
hard on the guy. Some tourists do their research.
Well, don't you think his healing abilities are a little mysterious?
Yes.
They came in pretty handy during the Stellaron crisis.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a traveling merchant, I'm gonna want some first aid skills under my belt.
Exactly.
It's a dangerous career.
Career, huh? Are you sure that's how he makes a
Dude,
living?
the
We
owl's
haven't seen him
voice is so
trade
nice.
a single thing.
Well, I feel like this guy already made his fortune. Maybe traveling merchant is just what super rich tourists like to tell people.
Maybe.
Jeez, you guys have an answer for everything. Is this the Luocha fan club or something?
Yes.
Let's start one.
Well, what about the coven he carries around with him? Nothing out of the ordinary there, right?
Yeah, you got me there.
Okay, show me
Yeah,
what he does
that's
fully.
Suspicious.
I'm not so sure.
I'm
Everyone
curious.
needs a conversation starter, right? Especially traveling merchants. Think about it. If you walk past this guy, the coffin's gonna draw your attention, right?
Yes.
You'll probably ask him about it, and before you know it, he sold you a new set of shower curtain rings.
What?
You know something? That kind of makes sense.
Pretty smart.
Ain't no
I
way.
see.
And if you find people are in need of a few shower curtain rings, I happened upon the finest collection of authentic Xianzhou bathroom wear. Beautiful stuff. Low prices, too.
Touching the original question here.
Don't care
Is
about it.
Luocha a good guy or villain?
I don't think we have enough information.
All right. Guess all you trailblazers have to make up your own minds. So, why don't we take a look at his abilities?
Ooh,
Maybe
now
he's
we're
going to be the
talking.
first Harbinger-esque
Luocha
character.
is an imaginary type character following the path of abundance. For a man with medical knowledge, it's not surprising that he's strong on protection. He can offer healing to and dispel debuffs from his allies.
Nice.
For example,
Debuffer.
Luocha's skill can restore an ally's
Anti-debuffer.
HP. When the HP of any ally falls below a certain percentage, Luocha uses his skill on them without consuming any skill points. This effect can be triggered again after a set number of turns.
Ooh.
Emergency healing, huh? Important for team survival.
Sure is. After unlocking
Ooh,
a
I
special
like that.
trace, using Luocha's skill also dispels a debuff from an ally.
Nice. That's always
Using
good.
Luocha's ultimate, Death Wish, dispels one buff from and deals imaginary damage to all enemies.
In other words,
Oh, yeah. Is this guy going to be a good guy or a villain? Let's have a look at his ult name. Death Wish.
One buff from and deals imaginary damage to all enemies.
if you've got an enemy that's always buffing themselves or debuffing your allies, Luocha has an important role to play.
Huh.
Precisely. And here's something else. Every time Luocha uses his skill or ultimate, he grants himself 1 stack of Abyss Flower. Now, when the Abyss...
Come on, dude. The talent name is called Cycle of Life, and he gives himself a what now? Abyss Flower? Dude, if this guy's good, I will eat my own ass.
or ultimate, he grants himself 1 stack of Abyss Flower. Now, when the Abyss Flower reaches a certain number of stacks, Luocha deploys a
I'll do
field
it.
against the enemy, which lasts for a set number of turns. When the field is active, allies recover a set amount of HP whenever they make an attack. And that's not all. After unlocking a special trace, attacks
Wait.
against enemies in the field can restore ally HP.
Cool. It's like a force field of healing.
During exploration, when Luocha uses his technique, Mercy of a Fool, his field will be immediately generated at the start of the next battle.
Sheesh. Mr. Luocha.
Like
Mysterious
damage to heal?
origins and extraordinary skills.
Like a Reaper did. Okay. This is what I'm excited to see. I ain't gonna cap. God, she looks so cool, dude. She looks really sick.
There's somebody else here we gotta get to.
Harmony.
I'm talking about the
Imaginary.
elegant, sky-faring Hellmaster, Madam Yukong.
About time, too!
Imaginary
from
4-star
commerce,
is pretty good.
Cargo, passengers, all the way through to the Air Force, the Skyfaring Commission is in charge of all matters relating to flight. Yukong is the head of that commission, so the above falls right under her.
Yeah, we
remit.
already knew she was going to be
Nice.
4-star.
Speaking of flight, it seems like star skiffs are the most emblematic means of transportation on the Xianzhou.
Yeah, they're a common sight in the Xianzhou skies. Yukong can fly them, right?
Hell yeah.
I'd say she's pretty handy with a star skiff. When she was young, it was Yukong's flying skills that saw her promoted by the general. That's how she joined the Skyfaring Commission. She soon became an ace among the other pilots.
Huh? That's not the story I heard.
All right, you got me. Here's the director's cut. Yukong ran 6 red lights in a row.
Oh.
She was dragged straight in front of the general and...
I get the picture.
Yo, I was just gonna say
Sometimes
that-
rebels get noticed.
You're only young once.
Her booba be booba
6
in.
red lights, huh? Disclaimer, trailblazers, don't try that at home.
Yeah, I won't, don't worry.
Well, her rebellious streak might be a thing of the past, but she's still as sharp as ever. Dawn, give us the lowdown.
Coming right up. Yukong
Okay.
is an imaginary type character following the path of harmony. Her skill Emboldening Salvo grants her 2 stacks of Roaring Bowstrings. When
Ooh.
Roaring Bowstrings is active, the attack of all allies increases. Yukong loses 1 stack of Roaring Bowstrings with every allied turn.
In other words, Yukong's skill can increase allies' attack for 2 turns.
You got it. During exploration, using Yukong's technique increases her movement speed for a set time.
Damn.
It also allows her to obtain 2 stacks of Roaring Bowstrings at the start of the next battle.
She got
Ooh, sounds
zoomies,
like
dude.
a good recipe for shaking off enemy pursuers.
Yeah.
Using Yukong's basic attack triggers her talent 7 layers, 1 arrow, which deals additional damage and increases the toughness reducing damage
She
of the
is
current
Yolan.
attack. This effect can be triggered again
Oh my
after
God,
a
she
set
is.
number of turns.
Ah.
When Yukong unleashes her ultimate, Diving Kestrel, she deals imaginary damage to a single target.
Nice.
If Roaring Bowstrings is active, its effect is enhanced, increasing the crit rate and crit damage of all allies. Her days on the front lines may be over, but Yukong's skills didn't go anywhere. Maybe one day, we'll get to see her take flight once again.
Ooh, here's
Oh,
hoping.
God.
Man, we're really spoiled for choice with these characters.
I hope she's on Silverwall's
Still,
banner.
Let's not forget what else we've got coming up. In version 1.1,
Story.
we'll be welcoming 2 brand new light cones to the warp.
Ooh.
First up, Incessant Rain.
Bubblegum in the rain, huh?
Oh,
That's a
yeah, of
mood.
course.
The Silverwolf energy is strong in this one.
You got that right. Someone don't want to tidy the room?
What do these do?
So true. She's like, I told you, Kafka. I'm gonna tidy it as soon as version 1.1 finishes downloading.
The second light cone is
Wait.
the Path of Abundances, Echoes of the Coffin.
What's it
See,
do?
it looks like a snapshot of Luocha
Holding
talking
thorns?
to the coffin?
God, I wish it hold me
Wow,
like that.
it's like some kind of thorny vines are emerging from beneath the lid. So many questions. I get a sense of mystery and
Same.
elegance, but there's also a kind of tenderness and fragility here.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Well, one thing's for sure. If people weren't curious about Luocha's coffin yet, they are now.
Yeah.
Just a man in his ornately decorated vine-producing coffin. Nothing to see here, folks.
Whatever you say, Craig. Check this out.
Oh,
During
God.
the first phase of version
No!
1.1 in the character warp, Contract 0, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character Silver Wolf. During the same
Where's
phase in the
Yukong?
Light Cone event warp, the drop rate of
What
the
the fuck
5-star
is they?
Light
They know what they're
Cone
doing.
Incessant Rain will be boosted. Now, during the second phase of version 1.1 in the character warp Lake Pursuit, Trailblazers can
Ooh.
obtain the limited 5-star character Luocha and 4-star character Yukong. During the same phase, in the Light Cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star
Both?
Light Cone Echoes of the Coffin will be boosted.
Both.
I almost forgot to mention, when version 1.2 rolls around, Trailblazers can take part in an in-game event to obtain the 4-star character Yukong for free.
Oh.
Details for this event will be announced through official channels in the not-too-distant future.
Nice.
Ooh, awesome.
First imaginary 4-star free?
Let's take a break for a minute here, but when we get back, we'll be talking version 1.1 events.
Well, that's huge. Even if it's 1.2 event, that's huge. Free Yukong is really, really good, especially this early. My God, already free 4-stars? What? God damn. I was gonna say as well, I have to say this, chat. Do you want to know what I love? Do you want to know what I love? You can skip this? Yeah, it gives me time to talk though, so I'm not gonna skip it. I love the fact that in Star Rail, the weapons are light cones, dude. I love the fact that the weapons are light cones because that means they can have full freedom with whatever kind of looking weapon any character can ever use. They can make it look like anything. They could give someone a fucking barrel of fish that transforms into a monkey rolling down a hill on a TV screen on your hand if they really wanted to. They could do anything with weapons. It's sick. It is sick. It's really, really cool. I'm just saying they could. Okay, let's go.
Welcome back, Trailblazers.
Well, thank you.
New characters and light cones aside,
Yes.
version 1.1 has lots of events and gameplay updates. And a little bird told me there's an event connected to Silverwolf on the way.
Oh, Silverwolf event,
I
gamer
heard the
event.
same thing. At the start of the story, Kafka and Silverwolf invaded Herta space station. Kafka's mission was to awaken the Trailblazer. Silverwolf's mission was to help Kafka infiltrate the space station's systems and locate the hidden Stellaron. But that wasn't enough for Silverwolf.
I can believe that. She's been on the IPC's wanted list for as long as I can remember.
During the invasion, she left behind some kind of digital graffiti. Just her way of letting everyone know Silverwolf was here.
Way to rub it in their faces, Silverwolf. Still, artists need an outlet.
This all sounds like classic Silverwolf energy to me.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys the name of her homeworld. Punk Lord. Kind of fitting, don't you think?
Seriously?
No way.
Is it actually?
Afraid so. I think she was destined for this kind of behavior. Anyway, in the Starhunt game event, the Trailblazers receive an invite from the space station's network security engineer, Leonard. They have to help Leonard locate the digital graffiti hidden across the station and uncover the secrets inside.
Okay.
Wait, there are secrets hidden inside the graffiti? But if it's all digital... Oh, I bet you need to hack into it or something.
You might be right. We also get to meet a new Genius Society member, one of Madame Herta's collaborators, Screwlum. He'll be helping the Trailblazers too.
Reckon he
Boy,
might become playable?
Haven't we seen
Genuinely?
Screw before somewhere?
That's cool.
I think we saw a hologram portrait of him in Herta's office. He's a robot, right?
A robot Genius Society member. Interesting.
I'm sorry, I just have to point this out. YouTube, we have a person in chat that just said, screw them, screw me.
I bet he's got a few hacker skills up his sleeve. If he's helping us out too, I'm sure we'll be fine.
You know what I found out?
You're
Silverwolf and
good.
Screwlum actually faced off against each other once. You can see a snapshot of their fight in the "We Will Meet Again" light cone.
Oh, that's a cool light cone. We will meet
Okay,
again.
Screwlum, looking kind of handsome there. Geez, his portrait really doesn't do him justice.
You know, if you and the Lyco need a moment here, you know, the rest of us can head out.
I love a handsome robot.
I guess this event will be the second time Screwlum's come up against
Yeah,
Silverwolf's
will we be
mischief,
reunited,
then.
huh?
Old enemies locking horns once again.
Ooh, guess it does kind of feel like a rematch.
I gotta mention that graffiti again.
Yeah, it's
Anyone
pretty
else
cool.
feel like it'd make for a good tattoo?
No.
I feel like some of these characters could
I'm
pull
not
it
getting
off.
another
I
tattoo.
don't think that feature is coming to Star Rail anytime soon.
Oh, what?
But I did hear that the designs are collectible. The Trailblazer can apply them to in-game surfaces and take photos with the artwork.
Wait, that's actually
Nice.
kind of sick.
Collecting the graffiti designs also allows you to unlock the limited 4-star light cone before the
What?
tutorial mission starts. Complete the event mission to obtain Always Smiling, which
Sick,
can be
dude.
exchanged in the event
Vandalism.
shop for limited light cone special superimposition material, as well as stellar jade.
Hey, that's another good-looking light cone.
It is.
Not to change the subject or anything, but
Oh.
I gotta ask. Is that Albert merch I'm seeing over there?
Who's in the back?
Looks so fluffy! I want one.
Who that? Is that a mannequin?
To mention it, why don't I introduce you to the HypeBC's merchandise department? If you guys had your own merch,
Blade?
they'd be
That don't
sold
look
out
like
in no
Blade.
time. Or maybe let's just
Ain't
get
no
back
way.
to version 1.1 for now. In the story thus far, Belobog has finally emerged from the Stellaron shadow. But there's a lot left to do. The city is going through changes. Any of you guys want to shed some light?
I heard a thing or two.
Oh?
Now that the underworld and overworld are reconnected, things are definitely heading in a better direction.
Are they going
One
to change the
recent
way everything
development,
looks?
Belobog's History Museum is getting ready to reopen to the public.
Museum? I love museums. Oh, don't you wish you could take the exhibits home with you, though?
The only problem is exhibits are being stolen. Anything you'd like to tell us, Melissa?
Oh, wait a minute. I only just found out they had a museum. How could it be?
I didn't say it was you.
Oh.
Prime suspect. Anyway, in the Everwinter City Museum Ledger of Curiosities event, the Trailblazer must help Pela track down clues and recover the lost exhibits.
Nice! Well, I love a good whodunit.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Couple
Well,
of
that's
events
not all.
already.
The Trailblazer can take on managerial responsibilities and help run the place.
Huh. So what does that involve exactly?
I'm
What?
glad you asked. The Trailblazer can do things like collect exhibits and enlist other individuals to improve the overall experience for visitors. After achieving specific operational goals, they can accumulate funds to expand
Oh,
the
it's like the
museum's
Windbloom
exhibits
event.
and gradually
Not
unlock
Windbloom.
limited
Was it
time
Windbloom?
rewards, such as stellar jade, lost crystals, and self-modeling resin.
Sounds like fun. I'm sure it'll be a piece of cake.
I kind of like that.
When the limited time event is over, the museum will remain as a mode within the game. Trailblazers can return to the museum at any time to check out the collection and catch up with colleagues.
Of course, if you encounter
Even if you are not that interested in that, that is one thing that I said Genshin should have done with that event that they had. I said that would be really cool if that was just a permanent thing to get like weekly rewards from at some point. And hopefully they tie rewards to it in this as well, because
any issues
That would be
during the
nice.
running of the museum, please don't hesitate to get in touch with the IPC.
hell yeah.
Wait,
What?
you can have the service.
What?
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Deep breath, Albert. Not everything is an IPC sales pitch.
You good?
Thanks, Don. This is what happens if you read commercials for a living.
No worries. Kinda did sound like a useful service. Maybe the IPC should look into it.
I'm sure our Trailblazers are more interested in the content of the new version. Let's get back on track.
Yes. We're gonna get to
Alright.
story
A
stuff.
researcher from the space station found a combat simulation program of unknown origin called Stellar Flare, which contains a series of new challenge stages.
Ooh,
More
combat.
challenges?
What is that?
Every
bug?
stage in Stellar Flare has a challenge theme and corresponding special mechanism. Trailblazers will have to think outside the box and use any advantages offered by the mechanisms to complete the stage in as few turns as possible.
Please be hard.
Sounds like the Forgotten Hall to me.
The difference with Stellar Flare is that the special mechanisms might require completely new ways of thinking about combat.
Oh, hell
For example, in some stages, using your skill doesn't consume skill points. In others, damage dealt when breaking an enemy's toughness is increased.
Nice.
But the enemy's toughness will be immediately
28k
restored.
on 2 enemies.
Sounds pretty cool, but I'm sure Silverwolf will take care of it in one turn.
What if I haven't leveled up enough characters? Is it impossible for me to complete the challenge?
Don't worry. To assist Trailblazers in completing the challenge, every Stellar Flare stage has a trial character
Nice.
suited to the theme.
You don't say.
That's fair.
I can get behind that.
They have Japod.
The Garden of Plenty event. Recently, the cosmos has entered
my God,
a
another
turbulent
one.
cycle,
Holy.
and the calyxes are unusually active. The reality data contained within them has grown exponentially.
We need this, dude.
Which
We need this. This is
It
a.
means that over a fixed
Leyline
time
overflow.
period, Trailblazers have a set number of
Holy
daily
shit,
attempts
dude.
to obtain double the rewards from calyxes.
Oh, we need that so
Leveling
fucking
up,
bad.
Here we come. The
I'm
next
so
event we're
glad
gonna
they
talk about
addressed
is
that
called
at
Lab
least in an
Assistance
event.
in Position. Wen
That's very
Sherling is
early.
a Department of Implement Arts researcher on Herta Space Station.
Another
and
one.
she's currently
Holy.
preparing research topics needed for the next quarter. However, the Antimatter Legion's invasion has messed up her progress.
Why am I? Wait,
As a
I'm worried we're
result,
not going to get
Wen
actual
Sherling
story
has
though.
asked the Trailblazer to help her collect monster materials for use in her research topic. If the Trailblazer collects and submits the experimental materials required on a given day, they can receive corresponding rewards.
I got a question, Dawn.
Fire away.
These are Space Station and Belobog events, right? Aren't there any events or missions on the Xianzhou Luofu?
You beat me to it.
Oh.
That's exactly what I was about to bring up. In version 1.1, 3 new companion missions are destined for the Xianzhou Luofu. These
I mean, that's
missions
cool.
will involve Bailu, Yanqing, and Luocha. As for the specifics, I'm gonna keep that a secret for now. We
Okay.
can't go spoiling all the fun, can we?
Frosty Blades trial. That's gotta
Not
be
even one detail?
Yanqing's.
Come on,
About,
Dawn. Can you give us a little
maybe about
something?
Jingli as
We're on
well?
the edge of our seats here.
Yeah, come on, Dawn.
All right. Do you guys remember the girl with the blindfold in the opening trailer? And now, young man, allow me to give you a dignified end.
I was wondering who she was.
Well, all I'll say is that she and the Xianzhou have a complicated past. And her appearance on the Xianzhou leads to a dramatic encounter with Cloud Knight Lieutenant Yanqing.
Oh, it is gonna be that.
And that's all you're getting. Sorry! Surprises are worth waiting for.
Oh, I hate waiting.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm afraid that's all you're getting. However, I do have a little info on some other updates.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Interested?
Good story quest then, hopefully.
Sure, I guess.
Well,
More
if
stuff?
nobody's that interested,
No, I'm
then I
interested.
suppose I'll just...
Of course we're interested.
What, are you crazy?
Albert, you're interested, right?
Yes.
That's better, good boy.
Nicely done, Melissa. The check-in event Gift of Odyssey will also be arriving in version 1.1.
Wait.
For the length of this version, as long as Trailblazers log in for
Free
7
temple?
days, they can acquire 10 Star Rail special passes.
10 free warps? Nice.
Version 1.1 will also see some system updates. When Trailblazers need to obtain leveling materials that only a certain type of enemy can produce, they can instantly teleport to an area where the enemy is present, as well as pinpoint the precise location of the enemy on the map with a marker.
Sounds like a real time saver.
What is this
Wait
life?
until you hear this. Once the enemy
Quality?
in question is defeated,
Quality-
the marker will automatically move to the location of the next enemy. After all marked enemies on a map have been defeated, Trailblazers can continue to pinpoint enemies on other maps. This
Wow.
process can be repeated until all daily respawn enemies of a certain type have been defeated.
Wow.
That's a lifesaver. I barely found my way to the studio today.
There's also a small combat surprise in store. During combat, trotters that have lost their way may randomly enter battle. As long as the trotter is defeated before it manages to flee, additional leveling materials can be obtained.
Enemy geolocation and additional material opportunities. Devs, I owe you one.
Last but not least, in order to help
Do
Trailblazers
they still
stay in
give
touch, version
gems?
1.1 also has a friend chat function.
So you mean, aside from helping friends through support assist, we can send them messages too?
You got it. Doesn't matter if
Don't
they're
think
old
about it,
companions or
chat.
new acquaintances.
That's the spirit
Don't.
of trailblazing right there.
Oh, hey, Albert, what's your account? Let me add you.
What?
I need to add you.
He doesn't
You
use
could be
that.
my
He uses
personal
Twitter.
IPC customer service. What do you think?
Say Lou. Hey, don't get any ideas because I nearly made up a service that doesn't exist.
So you don't want to add me? Guess I'll just have to hack you.
Wait a minute. We can negotiate.
Yeah, I'm gonna need those account details too.
Oh,
Count
God.
me in. Sorry to jump on the bandwagon here, Albert, but you're a celebrity anchor for the IPC. Everyone wants to be your friend.
True.
Fine, but I'm switching my account the next chance I get.
I like this owl,
today's
dude.
third redemption code.
Another redemption code. God damn. Okay, so quick one. Looks like absolutely stacked for events. What's that? 5 events or 6 events in 6 weeks? Really big event week. A lot of story quests. I think it sounded like to me, correct me if I'm wrong, the story quest for Yanqing, the Frosty Sword or whatever it's called, also has potentially Jing Liu stuff in, right? So the story quest could be really good this time, although it doesn't look like we're getting actual story, which kind of sucks a little bit. But I'll talk about that more in a sec. Let me do this. Hold on. I'll talk about that more in a sec if nothing comes up.
Well, time flies when you're having fun. Looks like our special program is coming to an end.
Darn.
But as the first guest on the program, you guys got any thoughts, reflections, complaints?
Oh, it's been an honor to be on the show, Albert. I gotta say, we covered a lot of ground. Now I'm even more excited for the updates. Fingers crossed I get Silverwolf.
Yeah, seriously.
Same.
Greg, how you feeling?
I feel like I've got more questions than I came in with. What new directions will Luocha take the story in? Who's stealing exhibits from the museum? And what about those companion missions? Guess we'll have to find out the answers in game.
I think it's gonna be good.
For real. As for me, well, I'm pleasantly surprised. I'd seen a lot of Yukong up to now, but this was the first time I got to understand her moves and role on the battlefield. She's so cool. I kinda wanna be her. Then again, I guess I kinda am her.
I had to double check that for a second. Well, that's it for the Honkai Star Rail version 1.1 special program.
Well, that was good.
I want to thank
That
all
was
you
good.
Trailblazers today for tuning in, and hey, we'll see you on the flip side.
Okay.
Bye. See you when I see
See you.
ya.
I'm
Later,
gonna be
guys.
pulling. Give me good luck. Thanks. Appreciate it.
You didn't think it was over, did
What?
you?
Bitch, you scared me. It's fucking 5 a.m. I'm tired, dude. I'm tired. Holy shit. Okay. Quick one then. Yes, June the 5th. No. Yeah, June the 5th. That's a week and 2 days away. That's pretty huge. Okay. Quick one. I think that it's okay if we're not getting story. I would have expected them to pump it out quicker, but at the same time, if they are going to keep up the level of quality that was in the first act, like patch 1.0 for the story, dude, I'm happy with waiting an extra patch in between full story. I'm more than happy. Because the first patch stuff, dude, on Belobog was insanely good. I'm more than fine waiting like for story, main story every 2 patches. More than fine. The events look really good. I really hope the combat ones are actually hard, though. That would be very nice, like, or at least an option for it to be hard. Not super hard for everyone, of course. But I would like the option there to go like max difficulty, you know, and for it to take some time. But overall, I think that's a pretty stacked update. It's pretty cool, and I like the way that these live streams are done with the chibis. I thought it was pretty good.